بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good afternoon, my dear students of grade 11 at المناهج schools, and welcome back to our third session of final revision in preparation for your final test, inshallah. Today's revision is on module 3, page 50. So please get ready and open your box to page 50, your student's book.
Traveler 4.
So my dear students, this is Traveler 4, module 3, and today we are going to revise from the roundup on page 50. Our final revision will include only vocabulary and the grammar on page 50. So let's start with some important vocabulary exercises which you need to focus on. Choose the word or phrase that most appropriately completes each sentence. The first one, Bob said he wouldn't be able to. Bob said he wouldn't be able to install, attend, encourage, achieve the seminar because he was very busy. If you are busy and you cannot attend means يحضر، إنه بيعتذر أو قال أنه لن يكون قادر على الحضور. Number 2, the Plums and Noodles shop. The Plums and Noodles shop offers a wide of Asian space here, of Asian products and utensils. A wide range معناتها تشكيلة واسعة أو مجموعة كبيرة من Asian products أو المنتجات الآسيوية. Number 3, Omar was in the way, out of the way, on the way, by the way. If you study these vocabulary, these idioms again, there are some expressions which include the word way, expressions with way. So Omar was on the way to work. On the way to work معناتها إنه كان في الطريق إلى العمل. He was on the way to work when the accident happened. Number 4, we started the engine and drove slowly. We started the engine يعني شغلنا المحرك and drove slowly. ومشينا ببطء. But picked up speed when we reached the motorway. Motorway اللي هو الخط السريع يا شباب. بعد ما طلعنا على الطريق السريع أو على الخط السريع we picked up speed يعني اكتسبنا سرعة، زدنا في السرعة. This happens of course gradually يعني تدريجيا مشينا بشكل أسرع. Number 5, I like Indian food. I like Indian food because it's spicy. Of course, it's very well known that all Indian food is spicy. Spicy تعرفونها يعني حراق. It's not handy or unlikely or radical. It's spicy. Number 6. In the beginning, sushi restaurants weren't at all successful. You know, sushi is a Japanese dish. In the beginning, sushi restaurants weren't at all successful. إنه في البداية لم تكن مطاعم السوشي أبدا ناجحة. But eventually means finally or at the end أو بعدين أو في النهاية. But they eventually picked out, caught on, looked on, tapped on. The correct expression is caught on. They proved the success. They developed. So they caught on. Number 7. Are you aware? The word aware, which means واعي أو مدرك, it's followed by the preposition aware for, aware about, of, to. Of course, it's aware of. Aware of يعني واعي لي أو مدرك لهذا الشيء. So are you aware of the consequences of your actions? جام. هل أنت واعي أو مدرك لعواقب ما تفعله? Are you aware? The opposite of aware, as you know, is unaware. Unaware of. برضو يكون معناها غير مدرك أو غير واعي لي. Number 8. Nothing of what the president said. Nothing of what the president said was. ولا شيء من اللي قاله الرئيس كان harmful, similar, relevant, suitable to the situation. It seemed he wanted to change the subject. وكان يبدو أنه يريد أن يغير الموضوع. So nothing of what he said was relevant to the situation. relevant وهنا بيكون معناها انه له علاقة ب او مرتبط او ذو علاقة بالموقف. The doctor analyzed, recommended, complimented, recorded, drinking a lot of water and avoiding junk food. When the doctor gives you a piece of advice, this is usually called recommendation. So the doctor recommended drinking a lot of water. The doctor recommended معناتها أن الدكتور نصح بهذا الشيء أو أوصانا بهذا الشيء. Whatever he tells you, whatever he tells you, مهما قال لك, try to stay calm and not your temper. Whatever he tells you, try to stay calm and not lose your temper. Hold your temper. Miss this expression with the word temper. It's lose. To lose one's temper means to become nervous. يعني حاول ألا تفقد أعصابك، لا تتعصب. So, my dear students, these are 10 important sentences on different vocabularies we studied in Module 3. Now, it's time for grammar revision. Choose the word or phrase that produces a grammatically correct sentence. The first one, I failed my math test. I failed my math test. واحد سقط في اختبار الرياضيات. He already failed. هو خلاص سقط. So, I probably have studied harder. Here it seems like he is blaming himself for something which happened in the past. So I probably should have studied harder. I should have studied harder يعني كان المفروض اني اذاكر افضل او اكثر من ذلك. Number 2. Maria mustn't, وانتوا عارفين mustn't يعني ممنوع. Can't, should, must, have seen the robbery. This is what we call deduction. Deduction which is based on an evidence. اللي هو الاستنتاج القائم على دليل يا شباب. فبيقول انه ماريا have seen the robbery. يعني اكيد شافت السرقة ولا اكيد لم ترى السرقة. She was at school when it took place. هي كانت في المدرسة. Yes, exactly. She can't have seen the robbery. انه مستحيل تكون شافت عملية السرقة في هذا الوقت. Number 3. Peter mustn't, برضو معناها ممنوع, or couldn't, shouldn't, can't have lied to his brother. إنه يكذب على أخوه. He hurt his feelings. He hurt his feelings. هو جرح مشاعره. أذى في مشاعره. So he shouldn't have lied to his brother. We use this expression or this construction, shouldn't have, when it was advisable not to do that thing in the past. So he shouldn't have lied. معناها إنه لم يكن ينبغي أن يكذب أو يكذب على أخيه. Number 4. Please be more careful. Please be more careful. فضلا خليك حذر. You have been injured. You have been injured. You should have been injured. وكأني بقول له كان يجب أن تجرح. Or you can't have been injured. And this will be some kind of deduction. Could or can. Yes, something which was possible in the past but it didn't happen. Yes, you could have been injured. يعني كان ممكن تنجرح أو تصاب. So please be careful. Number 5. I can't afford too much money on a holiday this year. So I think I'll go camping. I can't afford معناها أنا لا أطيق. ليس بوسعي. ما عنديش. I can't afford to spending. I spend too much money on the holiday this year. إنه this is the year of the coronavirus and not many people have a lot of money for vacations or holidays, so I can't afford to spend. I can't afford to spend too much money on the holiday. Hamza has decided to studying. Of course, decided is a kind of verbs which are followed by the full infinitive. So decided to. Hamza decided to study. You cannot say Hamza decided studying. No, he decided to study engineering at university. إنه قرر يدرس الهندسة في الجامعة. Number 7. Did you remember calling, or did you remember to call? As you know, we have studied that at school before. Remember can be followed by a gerund, an ing form, or a full infinitive, which is used after to. So, did you remember to call your friend on Eid al-Adha or did you forget about it? هل تذكرت أن تتصل or did you forget? Number 8. Can you imagine in Riyadh for a year? Someone is asking another. Can you imagine? هل لك أن تتخيل? Yes, imagine is followed usually by an ing form. So it's imagine living in Riyadh. هل تتخيل الحياة في الرياض لمدة سنة? Number 9. My plants and watered for a week. Now it's too late. When I say it's too late, so I am regretting something. هو قاعد يندم على حاجة سواها. I shouldn't have left. I shouldn't have left my plants unwatered for a week. إنه لم يكن ينبغي أن أتركها بدون ري. Number 10, the last one. Sally had a dress for her graduation. Sally had, this is what we call the causative form, when someone else does something for us. If you remember when we talked about some examples, I had my hair cut, for example. It means إنه أنا حلقت شعري، مش أنا اللي قصيت شعري لكن في حد سوالي هذا الشيء. So نفس الشيء Sally had a dress made. إنه سالي في حد عمل لها الفستان مش هي اللي عملته. Sally had a dress made for her graduation. إنه سالي تعمل لها فستان علشان graduation أو التخرج. So my dear students, that's all for today's revision. You have already the 4 sessions of revision on module 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wish you concentrate on them and get ready and well prepared for your final test. All my hearty wishes for you. Keep safe always and thank you. Goodbye.